I can't say I'm completely convinced.
Fragments of conversation start to pierce through my own spinning thoughts.
Nor would I expect you to be, Detective.
But I'm free to look around?
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
Hara seems to be taking it all in stride. And what do you want with me, then?
I understand how difficult this must be. I want you to feel you can trust us.
Huh. No chance.
How about I show you the place?
You must have a lot of questions, and I am more than happy to answer now or after you've had a look around.
Don't look at me, boss. I'm confused as you.
Okay, so we can't talk. So... can't interact with that.
1,000 questions spin around in my head. I grasp at one.
Okay, let's...
If all this was some sick experiment, what's the point of it all?
This ability of yours to take your consciousness back in time.
Phase flipping.
You exhibited a latent natural ability, a strong one. But the full potential could only be brought about by lethal stress to the cortex. A string of mortal crises.
Sounds like a lot of horse shit to me.
Understandable, of course. In time, you will realize we are not the enemy. When you do, we'll discuss how your ordeal can help us.
Right. What are they doing here?
What's the point of this place? What are you doing here?
We'll discuss that later, once you've had a look around and realized we are not the enemy. Your sister can show you around the facility when you're ready.
Uh-huh. I'm sure he's quite the expert in quantum cognition.
So, you're the one that figured out quantum cognition.
Figured it out? Ha! I've spent multiple lifetimes researching it, and only barely scratched the surface of understanding.
Summarize it for me.
Ha! That's the spirit. But you'll learn plenty as we move ahead with our testing.
I get the impression I've learned all I care to about quantum cognition.
Uh-huh. Who is he? That's a good question.
Who are you? Really?
Well, I imagine you've heard a great deal already. Some may even be true. But I'll save you my life story. I believe Miss Grace wants the burden of sharing that tale.
I'll go look around myself, if that's okay with you, Doc.
Certainly.
Promise you won't shoot anyone?
If you promise not to hit anyone else over the head.
Uh-huh. How did Annie end up here?
You say you rescued my sister.
Ask her yourself. I'm sure you trust her answer more than mine.
Possibly. He's been doing these time jumps. Lived 1,000 years. Has he done this before?
So, the man that's lived 1,000 lifetimes.
A bit of an exaggeration, though I have been with my thoughts longer than most. My mind is quite a lot older than my body.
Interesting.
So you've done all this before? Brought me here?
No, this is new for both of us. The pain I've brought you, this path was not one I wished to take, but my other attempts failed.
Failed at what?
Your other attempts failed? At what?
Unlocking your potential, Mr. Carter. Together, we will save the world.
What a crock of shit.
Mick, I'm dying for a coffee. How about I give you a tour? Continue this interrogation later?
Guess you can show me around, Annie.
Sure.
When you want to talk more, come find me in my rooms. Make yourself at home here.
Come on. All right, this place is pretty fancy. It's built as a cylinder around the core of the original nuclear dump.
Great.
It's safe. Some kind of solid-state reactor. Dr. Roth's design. It's all controlled by a central computer, very high-tech. In fact, everything's automated here. The place runs itself. Gideon likes to keep the team small. Anyway, most floors have a corridor like this, circling the core, rooms off it. You're bunking with me, room 302. Lifts this way.
Okay.
These doors. I feel like I'm on the set of some cheesy science fiction show. A digital readout shows which room it is. The display shows this room is unoccupied. Pushing at the door gets me nowhere. Can't open them manually, but there's a space to swipe an access card.
I'm guessing it's the same deal here.
Dr. Sanjay Daswani bunks here, according to the panel. Too many PhDs in this place. I wrap my knuckles on the steel door. No answer.
None of this is interactable.
There you are. We're on level 3, living quarters that double as office space. Up one, you've got similar rooms in the canteen. Below are the labs and reactor. At the top is the motor pool, and a hatch to the surface if you need some fresh air. This keycard will let you in everywhere, except private quarters, of course. Let's go up to the canteen. I'm dying for a coffee.
Dr. Gideon Roth, the man himself. So if I just wanted to walk around on my own?
Go for it. I'll just meet you in the canteen later.
Okay. That goes down.
I think I'll poke around on my own.
Sure thing. I'll meet you in the canteen when you're done.
That's one floor up?
Yeah.
There we go. So let's use... Dun dun dun.
Just some coat hangers rattling around an empty wardrobe.
Anything? No, but interesting it did that. Can't go in there because that's private. So level 4. That looks kind of like radiation.
Display says the accelerator lab is through here. Guess I found the labs.
Okay, let's try and not press any buttons.
Going by all these hazard signs, if there's a fire to put out, it'll be in here. Beam hazard. Danger of death. Do not open when light is flashing.
Okay, light isn't flashing.
Another pipe runs along the inside, bristling with electronics, tubes and wires.
So we have no reason. There's enough workspace for a much bigger team that's here right now. None of this is really interactable.
Hello, you must be Mick.
Yeah.
I'm Sanjay. Welcome to the lab. Gideon said to make you feel at home, so have a sticky beak. I'll be just next door if you need me.
Sticky beak.
What's with the plants?
A bit of a hobby of mine. Can be nice to talk to something without a cerebral cortex sometimes.
Uh-huh.
What's this machine?
That's what this whole thing's about, man. The quantum coupler.
This is what got me into this mess?
This is she.
How does it work?
Lets us read and write to the cortex of the subject at a qubit level. All the stuff between the neurons of classical brain science.
So you can control this time travel ability.
To some degree. We're still bound by biological imperatives.
Which is why you had to put me through hell.
Hey, you volunteered.
Apparently. I peer at the console. Green text on a black background. Insert program cartridge.
Quantum computer for a quantum coupler. If it looks kind of basic, well, it's hard to find a front-end developer trained in quantum computing these days.
He pauses for laughter, so I guess that was a joke. I'd better not mess with it.
Can't do that.
I flick open a manila folder. Pages of data adorned by illegible notes in red biro.
I wouldn't. I don't know if you've met my Teutonic partner in crime, but a client, he doesn't like people touching his stuff.
Okay.
What are you measuring here?
Superconductive field stability for the accelerator.
Seems kind of primitive.
The sensor array is ex-military.
Guess those guys don't care about wasting paper.
We rigged a sensor on the needle so a doctor can monitor it remotely. Does the job.
I push on the needle with my finger. It flicks back to normal as soon as I let go.
Oh, I saw another R. Oh.
The subject lies down here?
Yep, if they want to. I mean, it's the neural interface visor that does the job. The whole process is unobtrusive and painless.
So why the scary chairs?
Well, for a facelift, we need to sever the cortex, but mostly to make you comfortable. Care to try it out? I'd love to get some data.
No way in hell.
Okay, it was a long shot.
What's in the pipe?
That's our particle accelerator. Baby fires neutrons to 99% of C.
Neat?
She's not just there for physics funding either.
No?
Her babies are in your brain, man.
I return his glee with a deadpan stare.
Don't you get it? The matter we make in there, the stuff of stars. That's our tool to manipulate the quantum lattice of the brain.
So, you smashed some atoms together and fired the result into my head.
Yeah. Wild, huh?
It's interesting. So now you've given us all the information, let's ask about you.
How'd you end up here, Sanjay?
Apparently, Gideon poached me after reading my dissertation in the Journal of Neurology. But I think it's just because I'm so fun to be around.
You're a neurologist?
I trained as a surgeon, but then got the neurology bug and ended up miring myself in research.
When I was his age, could barely tie my shoes. So Roth's your boss, yeah?
He's the whole reason I'm here. Though he's been happy to let me explore my own avenues of research.
I guess they align with his goals, whatever they are.
He's just as curious about the stuff as I am.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, it's been my home the last few years. This room's the heart of the operation. Look around. Be happy to tell you what things do.
You're working on this time travel tech?
I think of it more like precognition.
All I know is when I die, I go back.
Of course. How far do you say?
30 seconds, a minute?
Decent baseline.
How come Roth can jump back further than me?
Well, you know those hallucinations you've been seeing? They're a side effect of your brain writing new temporal pathways.
So, practice makes perfect?
You got it.
And Roth's got a head start on me.
Sure, though we're working on amplifying the process too.
You said you're working on amplifying the phase flip duration. So, could I go back further?
Sure.
Say, 5 years? Or more?
At a certain point, it starts to take exponentially more neural mass. With our technique, we can square it, but no, we don't think 5 years is possible.
He's thinking about saving his kid.
Apparently whatever you did is making me crazy.
Temporal displacement, yeah? Hallucinations? Amazing.
You try being haunted by ghosts from your past, getting ripped apart by monsters. See how amazing it feels to you.
Well, the damage is easily fixed now.
If I let you poke around in my head more. Better the devil I know.
I'm sure you'll come around.
Okay. And I'm guessing... Yep, that's where we came in. I figure that there's a left, north, south, east, and west to this. No.
The interface lab, according to the display.
Okay, so we've been in there. Ooh, we can go down one more. Well, they gave me the card, so I must be allowed here.
This must be the reactor.
Ugh, it's you. Stay out of my way.
Okay. Let's not press anything, because it...
So the reactor's inside this central core.
The core houses the original nuclear waste, feeding the reactor below us.
The reactor uses old spent fuel.
I'd hardly call the fuel spent. Why do you think those fools had to bury it? Our solid-state design is orders of magnitude more efficient than the reactors that created this waste.
Built on advances from Dr. Roth.
Correct.
Okay.
Does this computer control the reactor?
Yes, obviously, it does.
I'll keep my distance.
You think you have control access to the reactor computer? You may be Dr. Roth's golden boy, but you are still an idiot.
So I can push buttons without blowing us up?
You can go annoy someone else.
You have to keep an eye on these gauges?
Of course not. The central computer monitors everything and adjusts accordingly.
Uh-huh.
I'm Mick. You look after the reactor, Mr...
Doctor, if you'd be so kind. Herr Dr. Klein. And I built this reactor, Mick.
You built this place? You're an engineer then?
I am a physicist. Engineering is just busy work. Now please, I am very busy.
Mind if I ask some questions?
Yes, I do mind.
Mind if I ask some questions?
Yes, I do mind.
Not the friendliest chap.
It's just like you can press buttons. Which probably isn't a good thing.
A display here shows ambient radiation levels. This area is currently sitting at 14.46. Wonder if that lines up with Holden's old Geiger counter. Huh. My Geiger counter shows a big fat 0. Why would this gauge read higher? Doesn't seem like the sort of thing I should just ignore.
The reactor's sensors are showing radiation in the reactor floor, but my Geiger counter doesn't register what's going on. Is there another one at the other end?
This area is currently sitting at 14.46.
And?
My Geiger counter's still showing nothing, but the console here still reads almost 15 CPM.
Yep, this isn't good.
My Geiger counter's not reading any radiation around here, but the sensors at the end are giving 15 CPM. And isn't that bad?
No, idiot. That's natural background radiation anywhere.
Right. Well, why is my Geiger counter not showing it then?
It's defective, obviously.
Oh. Any chance you'll help fix my Geiger counter?
I'm not wasting my time on that.
Might be useful as a backup.
The central computer checks our working sensors millions of times per second.
Nice. If you trust a computer. Any chance you'll help fix my Geiger counter?
I'm not wasting my time on that.
Might be useful as a backup.
The central computer checks our working sensors millions of times per second.
Nice. If you trust a computer.
Which you don't.
Just one question.
Go bother someone else.
Okay, we're not going to push any buttons. Oh, actually.
Look at this place.
Hey, boss. Quite the setup they got here.
Background radiations might be okay, but my Geiger counter's broken. I should open it up and fix it sitting on top of my of a computer controlled. Yeah, I can understand that.
Empty boxes, a bit of 2x4, and an old toolbox. A single screwdriver rattles around inside.
I'll load her up with any supplies I find, so we're good to go.
I remove the screws. There's a burned out component here. Metal cylinder in a broken glass tube. Wonder if anyone knows what it is. I'll keep it. Can we drive this out of here?
The doc said we're welcome to it.
He won't really let us leave.
So you say, boss.
I've still got to convince Annie anyway.
Well, I'll round up supplies. Make sure this thing's not gonna break down in the middle of the desert.
I lean in and take a peek in the glove box. Save for the service record, it's empty. So, what do you make of all this?
Good question, boss. Good question. We don't seem to be prisoners here. Oh, there's a storm above, so we may as well be. On the face of it, though, Roth's story holds up.
You're kidding, right?
Oh, something's off. I just don't know what yet.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
I'm not sure there needs to be one.
You're kidding. We came here to rescue Annie. Let's do it.
Can't take her against her will, boss.
I don't believe this.
Take it easy. We're here now, in no immediate danger. It's an opportunity.
To work out what the hell is going on?
You got it, boss.
Okay. Wonder what he thinks on this reactor.
The reactor downstairs makes me nervous.
No kidding. You'd expect a team of technicians monitoring a thing like that.
It's all computers these days.
Well, the place is full of scientists, and they don't seem worried.
What's your opinion on Roth?
Seems nice enough.
Seriously? You're falling for his bullshit?
Please, boss. This ain't my first rodeo. Or maybe the doc isn't behind it. Maybe it's bigger.
He's behind it.
Okay, then. Let's prove it. Motive, means, opportunity.
This isn't a fucking courtroom drama.
It's just the way I think, boss. Never led me astray before.
He says we need motive, means, and opportunity to figure out Roth's plan. What's he talking about?
Means, motive, opportunity, some bullshit they teach at the academy?
More personal philosophy. Figure out those three, and you don't need to phase flip to predict the future.
Enlighten me then.
Means, what is it you think the dog's planning? He can even do it. Motive, why would he? No one does anything without a reason. What drives him? An opportunity. How's he plan to pull it off?
What, why, how? Figure that out and I'll have him?
Never failed me before.
And the lab.
Thoughts on Trinity's lab so far?
I assumed there'd be more people here. Takes a big organization to build all this. Can't start and end with one man.
One man with the ability to manipulate time. Trinity, this facility, the research, it's all some design of Roth's. I'm sure of it.
You're taking it too personal, boys. He couldn't do all this himself.
Well, the answers will be here somewhere.
And the phase flipping.
Any more thoughts on this phase flipping stuff?
Dangerous thing in the wrong hands.
In Roth's hands. He grins at me.
I was thinking of yours, boss.
I can't go back as far as he can, but I do wonder why he hasn't, I don't know.
Taking over the world?
I mean, he could play the stock market, predict events, you name it.
My only guess, he doesn't want to.
Not everyone cares about power and riches.
I'd usually disagree with you there. It's money and power keeps a homicide cop in work. Though the dog does seem genuinely interested in the research.
And how sane are we?
It's painting me as paranoid, crazy. I know I've been seeing things that aren't there. Dead people, monsters, but I didn't imagine every shitty thing that's happened since I jumped that boxcar.
Well, you didn't hallucinate our encounter in the hospital. I have a bump on the head to prove it.
Right, so why haven't you said anything?
There'd be some excuse. Best to keep what I know to myself.
So then, what's their plan? Why not kill us now? He just shrugs.
And what are you saying? So, I want to know what Roth is up to here. To find out, we need to look for motive, means, and opportunity. Oh.
Guess this is where they store their supplies. Know what's in all these crates?
Nothing exciting, boss. Bottled water, dehydrated foodstuffs. Want 1,000 boxes of tissues?
I'll pass, thanks.
I'll loot some supplies for the road.
Letters CI3BG. Is there anything else? Oh, button.
That controls the elevator and the doors to the surface. Don't open them, though. I'm still shaking off the sand I dumped on myself when I tried it.
But it'll work when we want to leave.
Should do, yeah.
Guess I'll use the stairs.
Okay. Oh, bye.
The vertical shaft ends in a circular hatch. I squint my eyes against the stinging sand. It's really blowing. If I walked even a few meters from the hatch, I might never find it again.
Well, that's convenient. We've had our chat with him.
I peer closer. Sacks of coffee beans.
Find it interesting, the fact that we've got these manual ways of getting around.
Display tells me these are Dr. Klein's quarters.
And you are?
Another unoccupied room, according to the display.
Make sure there's no dead bodies.
Rattling around an empty wardrobe.
Right, so there's got to be a cafeteria on here.
Whose is this one? Miss Angela Grace. Even the reporter gets her own room. I guess they have enough to spare. Angry bleep and a red light. No answer.
I'm guessing you're the cafeteria?
This one's unoccupied too. I guess they usually have more people working here. Or more guinea pigs like myself.
Okay, open sesame.
Just some coat hangers rattling around an empty wardrobe.
Still nothing in here.
Oh, jeez. Another room listed as unoccupied. Ah, fuck off!
Okay, we're getting a little bit more crazy.
Just some coat hangers rattling around an empty wardrobe.
No, okay.
Well, these empty rooms are definitely all empty.
That's the calf.
He's a bit shaken up, but he'll be okay. Speak of the devil.
Wait, your brother's this jerk?
Right, you two met. Anyway, this is the canteen. I'll show you how to get a feed.
Grace, I thought they killed you.
Mick, pay attention. Everything's automatic. Just step into this booth here. It scans you for your skin tone, BMI, works out what your body needs.
Can't I
Then
just...
you grab the ticket it prints. See? I got one for steak. Low iron, I bet. So if I was hungry, I put the ticket in this dispenser and voila! Steak dinner.
Food's surprisingly good too.
I'll hold on to my ticket for later, but you give it a go yourself.
Okay,
I'm
but...
going back to my room now. A lot of work to do.
Annie!
Feel free to drop in later if you still have questions.
Has she always been like that?
Always.
What's she doing here?
How'd you end up here?
After I met you, those goons grabbed me.
Saw that.
Yeah, they hit you good. Then they took us across the lake to Dr. Roth. He was spitting when he saw they'd hurt us. Explained about the butcher, how close I came to... Well, you saw your friend Bill. That would have been me.
You really think that was Holden?
I mean, I knew the guy was off the rails from the second I talked to him. Didn't guess he was the butcher, though.
Until Roth told you.
Yeah. Asked if I'd like publishing rights. For the story, you know?
And you went for it.
Who wouldn't?
Have any thoughts on the reactor?
Eckline tried to explain how it works. All mumbo-jumbo to me.
Okie doke. She might found out something about Dr. Roth.
What do you know about Roth?
Not as much as I'd like. Oh, sure, he answers all my questions. There's just nothing very juicy in it.
So you trust him?
Wish I had a reason not to.
What can you tell me about this place?
About Trinity? Well, when I publish, I'll give you a signed copy.
Gee, thanks.
And... phase flipping.
What are your thoughts on this phase flipping business?
Remarkable, isn't it? I wanted to ask, by the way, how does it feel?
It feels like dying.
Don't think my readers can relate to that. They tend to be alive.
It's not nice.
Well, even so, I think it'll make things fairer when everyone can do it. Take a lot of chance out of life, you know?
I think she's dangerously naive.
Mm-hmm. And what about the madness?
Remember asking me about people going crazy?
Sure.
So, is Trinity responsible?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
That's it? They're obviously behind it.
Yeah? Behind what, exactly?
I don't know. Seeding the population with whatever's making me go nuts.
But why would they bother? They'd get nothing out of it. You're not making sense.
And folks going missing?
Well, yes, that was Trinity's doing.
But you just don't care anymore.
They asked people's help with the trials and rewarded them. Set up with housing, work. No one was disappearing. They just weren't homeless anymore.
Have you seen any of them?
Nah, trials had finished before I got here.
Convenient.
What can I take a look around at? Ah.
I twiddle a knob and a jet of steam hisses from a nozzle.
Afraid we're out of beans.
I know where to get beans.
Insert a food ticket to get a meal. I know this photo.
Trinity's founders. Swiped it from Roth's room. I've been trying to get some background on them for my article.
Well, the one on the right is Maxwell Holden.
The bucket butcher. I know. I was going to go meet him. Good thing Trinity picked me up first.
You know this photo isn't complete. I removed the picture from its frame. It's been cut down the middle. In the one I saw, there was a woman standing next to Roth.
Heard there was a third founder. Any idea who she is?
None.
Damn, I can't seem to find anything about her. Show that around for me. See if you can dig anything up.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Well, let's go scan ourselves.
I stand in the scanner as it does its thing.
What's it give us?
Hearty vegetable soup. How come Annie gets a steak? Machine sucks up my ticket, starts to hum quietly. Then my meal rises into view. I take the bowl and the flimsy plastic spoon it comes with. Ugh, smells healthy. I'd prefer something more hearty, like the steak that was on my sister's ticket.
Okay.
Where to next? I found Annie, but I've got to get us out of here.
What's stopping you? Head up top and have a look. No one's a prisoner here.
Guess I could check it out.
Dad. Come back for me.
These are getting worse.
Right. I have a funny idea. So if we go up here and we take the bowl of vegetable soup.
Don't think I want the soup. Should try to get something else.
Do you want the soup?
Want some soup?
Not really.
Annie got a steak.
Swap with her then.
Okay, so I need some kind of component, card, screwdriver, that, photo, soup, and a spoon. A spoon, sire. Why a spoon?
Heavy aroma of dark coffee wafts up as I poke a hole through the hessian.
Yeah.
The hole I made's big enough. I grab a handful of coffee beans.
Okay, we can make ourselves a coffee. This way. And let's use the beans with the machine.
I throw the beans into the grinder.
Make sure you close the...
Ah! I stab at the button as the machine spits a cloud of fine grounds all over the counter. The more I try to scoop up the coffee grounds, the more they get on everything.
Okay. Let's go and get that again. Oh no. We can't. Well, that's a pickle. Coffee
I
soup.
want the soup. Should try to get something else.
What if we use the
Plastic
spoon?
spoon's as useless as it sounds.
Don't say that. It opened a canvas thing. What if we use...
Don't think so.
Don't want to be accused of not trying everything. Yeah, let's attack it with screwdriver.
Unscrew. It only works on the door panels. That won't help get it fixed. The more I try to scoop up the coffee grounds, the more they get on everything.
So that's not... can I get another ticket?
I stand in the scanner as it does its thing. It didn't work.
You've got to put your old dishes back in the dispenser or it won't give you more. Stops people leaving dirty ones everywhere, I guess.
Oh.
I place the bowl and spoon back in the dispenser and watch as it's lowered out of sight. I stand in the scanner as it does its thing. Hearty vegetable soup. How come Annie...
Okay. Empty. This one's unoccupied. Miss Grace. Empty room. Keen.
Bill? Wait.
Dr. Roth's. Okay, is that it? Yeah.
Trail of wet footprints. They lead directly into the wall here. I run my hands over the polished surface. There's a crack here, razor thin, some kind of panel. Nothing to hide my ass. I push at the panel, but it doesn't move, and I can't get my fingers in the crack. I scrape at the crack around the panel, manage to pop it open. A keypad. This one requires a 4-digit code. I punch in a random code and get an angry bleep in response.
Okay, so we need a 4-digit code. Door, sir? No one's using this. Another door. Dr. Off. Interface. Ooh. Actually, found some wet footprints leading directly into a wall on the 3rd floor west, and a hidden keypad. If only there was a way of finding out which buttons had been the coffee grounds. Okay. Trinity.
I found this burnt out component in my Geiger counter.
Let's see. Hey, yeah, that's a Geiger bullet tube. It's what makes your counter tick. It's a key component in our neural interface visors too.
Yeah?
When the neuroquantic field produces a tangent avalanche in the tube, we bind the spin of the resulting photon with...
All right. Can I get a spare tube then?
Oh, sorry. We need all the neural interfaces operational.
Please.
I found this burnt out component in my...
Let's see. Hey, yeah, it's a key...
Can I get a...
Oh,
I'm not letting them back into my head without a damn good reason.
Okay.
I'm not letting them back...
Oh, hello there.
I found this burnt out component in my Geiger counter.
Dr. Dasvani knows where he keeps spare components. Bother him.
Okay.
Did you know all the founders of Trinity?
It's precisely none of your business if I did.
Did you know all the founders of Trinity?
It's precisely none of your business if I did.
Okay, test is in progress. Which means he's not here. I can press all the buttons I like.
I don't get on well with computers, and this isn't the safest place to learn. Everything's still stable, in the green. Now, what's Klein been hiding in here? A dirty lab coat, that's all? Guess he just doesn't like me. There's a packet of gum in the pocket, though.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Barrels of diesel fuel for the generator. Much too heavy to move. Must be a backup generator if the main reactor goes down. Probably shouldn't touch it.
Okay.
How did...
Have I still got the gum? Nicotine gum. Accelerator lab. So... Nicotine, caffeine gum? Is that the plan?
Don't want to gum that up.
Okay. Team for meal, photo.
Can't get help with that.
Okay, so.
You're not real. Angry bleep and a red light.
Boop. Dr. Roth. And you are empty. So we need to find sister. Another door.
Angry bleep and a red light. Angry bleep and a red light.
Wait a minute.
Don't want to gum that up.
Can I gum up?
I'm not going to fix their leaky pipes for them.
Interesting. That's Roth.
Angry bleep and a red light. I think he's in there. Maybe I should knock. It clicks open.
Mr. Carter, welcome.
Can't search his room when he's in here.
Okay.
I hear we're all sitting on a nuclear bomb.
Hardly. There's no enriched plutonium here. The reactor is fueled solely by depleted fission products.
There's a reason they bury those out in the desert.
You need not worry. The reactor is passive, solid state. It runs with extreme precision. If the computer picks up even the smallest bump in radiation, temperature, output, we'll all hear the alarms.
I trust computers less than I trust him. Okay, how does this reactor work then?
Well, your standard nuclear reactor uses fuel to superheat steam, turning mechanical turbines. High pressures, moving parts, it's a complicated, primitive mess, prone to error. Our reactor doesn't use heat, it uses light. It's lined with phosphor, you see, which glows in the presence of gamma radiation.
And how does that make power?
Well, how does one create electricity from light?
Solar panels?
Quite right.
If it's that simple, why the pipes everywhere? The coolant pool?
Well, I had to develop a number of key technologies for this to work. So the reactor floor is half power plant and half test apparatus. Throw in multiple redundancies, safety measures.
Okay, I get it. What's the point of this place? What are you doing here?
I thought you'd have figured that out by now, Mr. Carter.
You abduct people to experiment on.
I see that dry wit runs in the family. Our research centers around quantum cognition. We've developed a tool, a machine to study it, to harness it. The quantum coupler.
Right. And how do I fit into this?
You agreed to help, to let us unlock your latent ability.
And why would I do that? He shrugs.
You simply saw the good we could do here.
Well, I don't see it now. I'm not going near your machine.
That's your decision. I merely ask that you take the time to think about it.
Okay. He said he rescued the reporter.
The reporter? You claim you rescued her?
Well, not with altogether altruistic intentions. We're much happier having her writing for us than about us. Until we go public, of course. She'd been tracking down my old partner Maxwell, as you know. He was, not a sane man.
He was sane enough.
He may have seemed that way. He can be very manipulative. He killed your friend under the bridge.
What? Bill?
He would have done the same to Miss Grace and your sister later. We didn't know Bill had made contact, or we would have protected him too. You can go talk to Miss Grace yourself. She's around somewhere.
I will, eventually. Or is that Annie?
Your henchmen, those soldiers.
We do have tight security, but with you it was mostly for effect. The fear response is what we're after. I'm sure Maxwell explained some of that.
They've been hunting me.
Acting the part, yes. Then merely trying to bring you in safely.
By shooting at me?
Likely more paranoid hallucination. No judgment. As I said, it was expected.
And where's all this security now?
You want to know if they're about to storm in and shoot you?
I return that disarming smile with a cold stare.
This location is security enough. Something about nuclear waste tends to dissuade visitors. The team is based in Mawson. If you wanted, you could strangle me now and walk out of here.
I fucking should. The body's under the reservoir.
Simulated. To heighten the stress response and trigger the phase flip.
Bullshit. Where are the missing street kids then?
Well, most are helping us out. Here or in similar facilities. Homeless communities have been extremely helpful. We needed secrecy. People who didn't have ties, and in return were able to help them with their problems.
Could the answer be as simple as that? We were all just willing test subjects.
I'm not too convinced. Yeah, the madness. We are still getting hallucinations.
These hallucinations.
I can help with those, yes. Once you're settled in, come see me.
And the others that went mad, on the streets.
People here weren't prisoners. Some gave up treatment, wanted out. Some problems run deep, and even we couldn't help.
Can't search his room when he's in here. Can't search his room when he's in here.
Interesting. But we won't be able to get in here because we don't...
Look around when he's not in there.